How's everybody doing today?
So let me start this video by thanking every single person that came out to Stage West last night for the announcement party of the Steamtown Music Awards and Electric City Music Conference. Your support means the world to us, and even those of you who couldn't make it, we understand it was a Friday night. A lot of our audience is musicians. We totally get it. We can't wait to see all of you on September 12th
At the 6th annual
Steamtown Music Awards at the V-Spot. And I can't believe that we made it 6 years. So I want to start out with a little explanation for those of you who maybe aren't as aware of what the Steamtown Music Awards are.
The Steamtown Music Awards is an award ceremony to honor the musicians and music industry professionals in northeastern Pennsylvania. Every year, we throw an award ceremony to really honor everybody in Northeast PA who's contributing to the vibrant music scene. We give out awards, we have a red carpet, we have live performances. It's a really great party where everybody comes together for one night. Hundreds of us get together and party, and it's just turned into a really cool event that it seems like everybody looks forward to every year.
Now, the awards aren't all about just winning an award. Being nominated is really cool. That means that your peers have nominated you. The committee doesn't nominate people. It's all from fans and the public. So if you weren't nominated for an award, don't be mad. Just next year, let the people who listen to your music or that come to see you live know and ask them to nominate you. If you don't win an award, don't get salty. Just being part of the whole event is a really cool experience, so enjoy it for what it is. At the end of the day, winning the award is almost secondary to the amount of publicity that you get just being nominated. We have a ton of really great media partners that cover the event every year, and it's really beneficial just to be involved on any level in not only the Music Awards, but also the Electric City Music Conference.
in my humble opinion.
The Electric City Music Conference is also going on its 6th year. We have about 150 bands play in about 11 different venues in downtown Scranton. Buy a hopper pass, you get to bounce around, find your new favorite bands, see all your favorite bands. So that takes place on September 13th and 14th this year. So check out our website again, www.electricitymusicconference.com for more information on that. But yeah, last night at Stage West, we had a really cool party. That's also become a tradition that we do every year where we announced where everybody's playing and who's been nominated for the various awards. So it's going to be posted up on Northeast PA Scene, but I figured I'd get you guys the word again in case you weren't able to be there. I want you guys to get the experience of
Hearing me completely mispronounce everybody's name.
really the announcement party has just become a self-deprecating event for myself. To get up on stage in front of a room full of people and mispronounce tons of names, I really struggle with that, and I apologize again profusely. So if you're there last night, you got to hear this live, but I totally understand everybody couldn't be. So right now, let's go over the nominees for Best New Artist. And the nominees for Best New Artist are Friends, Adam Farley and the MGD Crew, Ashley Marie Hunting, Bad Liars, Gabby Borges, Garden View, Gus the Savage, Idolizer, Rudy and the Gaznets, Running on Whiskey, Sarah Karn, Shaky Ground, Tatiana, The Magwas, Ty Soul, Noxon, and last but not least, Paladin's Death. Now the Best New Artist Award has to be a band that's only been around for a couple years and they can never have been nominated for a Steamtown Music Award before. This category is also voted online, so you guys will get a say in it. And the nominees for Acoustic Solo Act of the Year are Kyle Demko, Joe Lombardo, Frank Marcinkowski, Rick Gillette, Sarah Karn, Alyssa Lazar, Chris Zawoski, Dan Kusick, and James Barrett. The nominees for Duo of the Year are Chris Shrive and Ashley Marie, Sweet Nest, the Husty Brothers, Nowhere Slow Duo, Friendly Fire, and the Blue Moxie Duo. The nominees for Blues Act of the Year are the J.P. Williams Band, the Brendan Brisk Blues Band, Merchants of Groove, the Gabe Stillman Band, Kat and Randy, the Phyllis Hopkins Electric Trio, and the nominees for Country Act of the Year are Flatland Ruckus, Jacked Up Country, Mike Elward, Runnin' on Whiskey, the Dallas Carter Band, and the Casper Band. This year we combined the DJ and electronic categories to form a new one, so it's DJ/Electronic Act of the Year. And the nominees for DJ Electronic Act of the Year are Jobnax, DJ Hirsch, DJ Cryptic, Quoth, Jay Villar, and DJ Huff. The nominees for Folk Americana Act of the Year are Gabby Borges, the Dishonest Fiddlers, Little Star Run, Noxon, Zaire Mountain, and the Boomtown Boys. And the nominees for Hip Hop, Rap, R&B Artist of the Year are Gus the Savage, Alpha Audio, Lucas Hex, Friends, B.O.B., Bombs Over Bullshit,
Not the other guy.
and Mercy Gang. A really stacked category this year. Everybody's really killing it in the indie rock scene in Scranton right now, as they are in every scene, but this one's really had a lot of tension on it this year. And the nominees are Alma Mater, Rosary Guild, Cheap Seats, Black Hole Heart, S. Dakota, and The Cryptid. And the nominees for Jam, Funk, Reggae Act of the Year are Jordan Ramirez and the Tribe, Young Lion, Bright Shiny Objects, Shaky Ground, Static in the Attic, and Rudy and the Gaznets. And the nominees for Jazz Act of the Year are the Justin Padro Jazz Trio, the Tyler Dempsey Trio, West 3rd Street, Gary Rixner, and the Marco Marcinko Jazz Quintet. And the nominees for Metal Act of the Year are Slapjaw, Beyond Fallen, Threat Point, Behind the Gray, Terrorize This, and Royal Hell. The nominees for Pop Top 40 Act of the Year are Black Tie Stereo, The Frost, Kalima and the Garland of Arms, Vine Street, the MGD Crew, and Ty Soul. And the nominees for Punk Hardcore Act of the Year are Brighter Days, Send Request, Crookshanks, Ripped Away, Standoff, and Stay Loud. And the nominees for Rock Alternative Act of the Year, The Holtzman Effect, The Boastfuls, These Idle Hands, The Magwas, Simpatico, and E57. And the nominees for Tribute or Cover Band of the Year are Three-Legged Dog, New Era, A Proud Monkey, Nowhere Slow, Lost Dogs, and Project 90s.
And this is where it's going to get ugly for us, guys.
Let's start pronouncing last names.
Let's see how this goes.
The nominees for Female Vocalist of the Year are Lee Beth Evans, Amanda Rogan, Ashley Marie Hunting, Ciara Celerari, Ellie Rosenthal, Gabby Borges, Tatiana Tell, and Tiffany Mangiello. The nominees for Male Vocalist of the Year are Mike Doherty, Martin Monahan, Vinny Amarando, John Clausen, Tyler Zeese, Ed Kuzo, Jordan Ramirez, Eric Ross, and Dustin Switzer. The nominees for Guitarist of the Year are Brandon Rodriguez, Kyle Lukasiewicz, Chris Irio, Dustin Douglas, Jesse Morvan, Mike White, Neil Nicastro, and Rob Husty. And the nominees for Bassist of the Year are Rob Santoro, Aaron Kovalich, Bill Vargas, Wayne Kopax, Mike Capwell, Mark Naples, James Simon, and Aaron Wood. And the nominees for Drummer of the Year are Tyler Dempsey, Chris Langen, Brandon Asenat, George Pachui, Seth Mahaffey, Jordan Lupini, Mike Bonowitz, and Steve Martin. And the nominees for Auxiliary Musician of the Year are Christian Gratz, Drew Nowak, Frank Gruden, Jesse Morvan, Mark Woodyat, Ross Lasoin, Michael Pat Caden, and Braden Gazin.
Thank God we got through that.
The nominees for Video of the Year are Traverse the Abyss, Blink, Send Request, Dr. Dare Rides Again, Jobnax, Stuck on You, Behind the Gray, Death Groove, Alma Mater, For Heaven's Sake, Tatiana, Jamie, Black Tie Stereo, Miss Romance, and Dustin Douglas, Precious. Song of the Year nominees are Please Release Me by University Drive, Not Your Time by The Frost, Baby Hold On to Me by Jordan Ramirez and the Tribe, Fade to Gray by Alma Mater, Funeral by the Magwas, Smacked by Lucas Hex, Mud Cricket by Always Undecided, and Random Circumstance by Joe Lombardo. And the nominees for Album of the Year are Heavy Seas and Smashing Skies by E57, Perspectives by Send Request, Unspoken by Tatiana, Clear by University Drive, King Bitter by S. Dakota, Wound by Permanence, Salvation by Threat Point, and Fractured by Alma Mater. The nominees for Recording Studio of the Year are JL Studios, Papa Bear Studios, Republic Auto Studios, SI Studios, After Image Studios, Whirlybird Studios, Saturation Acres, and Soundmind Recording Studios.
And we're back in the names.
This is a new category this year. We wanted to honor the producers and recording engineers in the local area that make everybody sound great when they record their albums. And the nominees are John Rognoski, Tom Ferranti, Joe Loftus, Jay Preston, Clyde Rosenkrantz, Eric Novrotsky, Joe Wegleski, and Dan Malsh. The nominees for Music Publication of the Year are Northeast PA Scene, Direct Access Worldwide, Electric City Magazine, The Weekender, Access Northeast PA, Highway 81 Revisited, and 570 Press. The nominees for Music Journalist of the Year are Jason Reed Miller, Rich Howells, Patrick Kernan, Mike Evans, and Tony Pinello. The nominees for Videographer of the Year are John Edwards, Justin Gorshik and Ionic Development, Stephen Reuter and Reuter Productions, Matthias Claffin, Marky Denenbaum, Mike Bellardi, and Samuel O'Connell. And the nominees for Music or Concert Photographer of the Year are Keith Perks, Emma Black, Dominique Kozic, Ryan Milani, Scott Kacharski, Emily Sulkowski, and Cody Kaczynski. The nominees for Local Radio Station or Podcast of the Year are 97.9X, Alt 92.1, 98.5 KRZ, the Northeast PA Scene Podcast, Breakfast with Steve, Lissa's Live and Local Podcast, and VMFM Marywood Radio. The nominees for Local Radio or Podcast Personality of the Year are Popko from Alt Natives, Ferg from Alt 92.1, Lissa from 98.5 KRZ, Steve Warner from Breakfast with Steve, Duffy from 97.9X, and Lazy E from 97.9X. Live Performer of the Year nominees are The Mercy Gang and Clever Clever Live Show, Dustin Douglas and the Electric Gentleman, Traverse the Abyss, Black Tie Stereo, Black Hole Heart, and University Drive. Another new category this year. We figure if all the bands are out there sounding great, somebody's got to be behind the board, right? So we decided to nominate all the sound guys this year for an award and let them get the recognition that they deserve to most of the time when they're not miserable.
I love you guys. Just kidding around.
So the nominees for the Local Sound Guy / Sound Engineer of the Year are Matt Kester, Darren Fernandez, Steve Zampano, Mike Magden, Will Perna, and Justin Padro. These awards are all in good fun. They're all just to give everybody a little recognition for all the hard work they put in every year. If you weren't nominated, don't be mad. If you don't win, also don't be mad. How does one win?
A bunch of these categories are voted online, and Northeast PA Scene will have the details on how you can vote for these online. But also, a committee votes for most of the awards. The committee is made up of 25 individuals from the local music scene. We've condensed it a little bit this year. It used to be 50, but it got a little out of hand. So we have 25 people from the local music scene that vote on it. Those people are kept anonymous just because really they want to be. When we used to put it out there publicly, these guys got harassed a lot. It was just kind of a pain in the ass to be part of the committee. So we kind of separated it, keep them anonymous, then they can feel more free to vote. Nobody knows where those votes are coming from. These people have no dog in the fight. They don't care who wins beyond wanting to recognize the right person. They're not allowed to have any conflict of interest. That's why a lot of people change every year. So maybe some people who weren't nominated this year but won in the past. And there's people who interact with bands a lot, get to see a lot of these acts, and really have a good idea of being able to identify who is very well deserving of the award. And we also have another committee of 25 people who do not know any of the local bands. They're provided with social media links, examples of work, show schedules. A lot of research goes into the nominees afterwards. And these people, these 25 music industry professionals from all across the United States, sit down. They really dedicate a bunch of their time to going through and listening to all the acts, to researching their social media, and really seeing who's very well deserving of this award. They don't know any of you. They're connections I've made throughout the year who I know are fair and unbiased and can really, also dive into there. All these people vote, and then we combine them with some of the online votes for the categories that do have an online voting aspect. The voting of the online committee and the voting online is 50%. We merge them together, pull out the average, whoever has the highest wins that award. And that's how we come up with the winners. It's the most fair one that we've been able to come up with, and it really has worked well throughout the years for us.
So we'll see you on September 12th at the V-Spot for the 6th Annual Steamtown Music Awards. Can't wait. We'll see you there. And then we're going to jump right into the Electric City Music Conference and the video where we announce all the schedules. That'll be coming soon. We're super excited about it. Check out Northeast PA Scene for more details. They're going to be exclusively releasing the lineup of performers that will be performing on stage at the Steamtown Music Awards in front of that huge crowd. It's a coveted spot. Thank you guys so much, as always, for your support. If you enjoyed this video or you enjoy what we do, maybe just give this video a like down there. Give it a like. If you hated it, give me a comment. Throw a comment down there. If you loved it, throw a comment down there. I would also really appreciate if you'd hit the subscribe button. It would help out. Not gonna lie. I would love for you to subscribe. You'll be notified when I put out new videos. That would be great.
If not, no sweat either.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.